What's going on, y'all? You might think we late, but we're just on time. You heard? I can't even make the excuse, oh, wrestling was on. WrestleMania was on yesterday, but it was off at a decent time. I actually like that. I ain't even gonna hold you. I actually like that. That's how you know I've been watching too much AEW. Because I assumed wrestling was going off at 1 o'clock. Oh, it is so much to talk about. You already know me with Mr. Cutter Rug. The Big Oos will be in the building. We got some good black excellent quotes. I want to shout out a black wrestler. I'm going to give a little short highlight. Especially a new wrestler that I became a fan of. And honestly, low-key becoming a super fan of. We're going to talk about that so much more. And Ashe has released a date.
We got to talk about it.
What are we doing?
We got to talk about it.
Triple A. Huh? And then we got WrestleMania today. All this wrestling. All this wrestling. And honestly, can't wait to talk to my co-host. Because speaking of black excellence, there's something I want to ask y'all. And I can't wait to hear your opinion, your thoughts, and it could be kayfabe or shoot. But I do need to know. Somebody won an Andre Memorial Battle Royal. We're going to talk about it and so much more. And once again, thank you, Ashe, for dropping the date for the next card. I'm already hyped. I'm already fantasy booking, all of that. I'm not even letting Darius do his job right now. Soon as you gave me a date, I got like 5 matches right now. They locked in. So much to talk about, and we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, Vashay, Mr. Cutter Rug. Shout out to the Oos that's not here right now. Suplex Dinner Club, TalkToHimBuilding.com and all that. And I'm Sir Frost, so you already know. Sit back and relax. Oh, we are saying now.
Ropes are tight, lights are bright. Who's gonna rule this ring tonight? Ashe, the champ's in town.
All right, y'all. So we are saying, you know, we got to start off with that good energy, that positive energy. First of all, I want to say this. I see you, black man. Matter of fact, I see you, black queen. I see you. I know times might be getting a little shaky. You know, it's a little stressful. Your boss just talking too much. He ain't even brush his teeth. He on your back. Like, come on. Don't worry. You still great. You still woke up. Guess what? You could have quit, but you didn't. What was it? Malcolm X? Don't if you could fall for anything, that's it. Just keep fighting. And we got some other strong black quotes. If you go to News Weeks on YouTube, you can also hear this. So sit back, relax, get comfortable, get your cup of tea, get what you need. You don't need a cup. Adrian, don't pull up on here with a cup. All right? But everybody, inspirational quotes from notable black figures. And once again, you can find this on New Week page on YouTube. Sit back and relax. Think about it. Chest voice.
You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like life, I'll rise.
I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight of racism and war, that the bright daybreak of peace and brotherhood can never become a reality.
We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
Soul has no color, no shape, no form. You have the power to change perception, to inspire and empower, and to show people how to embrace their complications and see the flaws and the true beauty and strength that's inside all of us.
That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Change will not come if we wait for some other person or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for.
For those who marched, and for those who prayed, and for those who sang and bled, and for those who believed, and for those who died, I stand as 10,000 to the 10th power.
That was inspirational. That kind of gave me the energy. You know why? Because Sunday is full of black excellence. Literally, oh, well, not finished. But from the start to the middle of the card, it is full of black excellence. And I mean excellence. These three individuals, we're going to get to night one. So speaking of black excellence, speaking of the care package, something happened I am highly upset with. Especially if you know me. Anyway, like I was saying, the black excellence of Trick Williams, Obafemi, Javon Evans. Who else is on the card? I know it's probably somebody in the card I missed. I'm just so hyped on those three names alone.
Yeah, I think that's the three left on the card.
No, there's just three, and they're in three big matchups on top of that.
Yeah.
They're not just even Javon. That ladder match, the excitement makes it so important.
Oh, for sure.
And the way some of our wrestling fans are built, like that ladder match, we kind of want that. Like that, like low key, like especially for me, I was like, who's gonna be in the ladder match at Mania? I automatically think that. I know y'all not gonna like it, but Money in the Bank needs to go back to Mania.
I've been saying that for a while. Well, we've been discussing that for a while. I think that should be its own thing, in the sense of it should be the highlight.
I agree. Money in the Bank need to be at Mania. I mean, having a Money in the Bank pay-per-view, it is cool. I'm not going to take it away. A little exciting sometimes. But Mania, though, I don't know. I feel like the Money in the Bank don't hit as much as it do when it was on Mania card.
It doesn't, because you have so many things that are gimmicky. And again, with all these advertisements, it takes away from the actual match.
You know how... Shout out to Vishay for saying that. Do you know how I know I'm too old for wrestling? I was legit mad, and I kept saying this. I was legit mad I had commercials during my WrestleMania.
You want to know a funny stat? WrestleMania was 3 hours and like 55 minutes or something like that. Almost 4. We barely had an hour and a half of wrestling.
Oh, you want to know a nasty stat? I'm glad you said that. Oh, look at us work together so greatly. Hold on. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me cook. Let me cook. Speaking of that time you gave me, this is nasty for me because if you know me, I am a big fan of women's wrestling. I even though some matches are, I'm sorry, automatically get defense mode when I hear a women match is a bathroom break. I do. But WWE made the women's match a bathroom break. And I'm not, when I say that, I mean by time wise. The big Oos in the building.
What up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
The average amount of time of all 3 women matches was about 7 minutes. That's the average time. Maybe
that's
8,
crazy.
But the average time was 7. I think 2 of them, it might be 8. Yeah, like 2 of them was 8 something, barely made over 8. And I think, was it the one-on-one was 6 minutes and something? I'm like, I get it, but god dang. Oh, 3 of them? Like, God dang.
No, they were all rushed, and it was very lackluster. Again, my wife was super excited to see Stephanie versus Liv, and that
Bro,
match was
that.
so.
And I want
Yeah,
to say that I think that was the 6-minute one. And I want to say that you bringing up Stephanie and Liv. Once again, I know I defend women wrestling off rip. I hate the bathroom break thing. But I will say I wasn't, at first, I wasn't invested in this. I'm like, this ain't it. Them women cooked food to get me invested in that story. Like, I was locked in. I ain't gonna hold you. Liv started talking crazy about her mama. And Stephanie Valkyrie showed, all right, I'm on that type of time and you never gonna know. And I believed it. Literally, the headbutt was the final straw. Oh, I said, oh no, Liv, I'm not on your side, but you better shoot her. Like, I heard that when they collided heads. I was like, oh no, Roxanne. That's what I really said. No, poor Rox. What do we do? Move, Liv. Somebody get her ice pack. Somebody help Roxanne. She was hurt. Yo, I heard it. That headbutt. Boy, you saw the knot on their heads out there? Like
yeah.
gosh. A mistake made the match. It brought the energy to the match. Them having that not mistake added for the story for me. Because then the promo made sense. Oh, no, I'm hurt, man. Forget your mother. I'm like, I remember this type of culture. You don't got nothing to say, talk about their mama. But I'm not happy. You know what this reminded me of? That feeling gave me Jimmy, I always say this, Jimmy and Jay match. Because I genuinely feel like that match would have been better if it wasn't rushed. That's why we saw super kick after super kick after super kick. They only had a limited amount of time. Their time got cut. We can't do the normal stuff. We can't do the corkscrew off the rope. We can't jump over we can't do that. We gotta hurry up. And that's how I felt with Liv and Stephanie, because even if you wasn't, for me, I wasn't interested. I was locked in after them couple of weeks.
Yeah. It's just, for me, the overall presentation, again, not quite a full blanket statement, but my overall excitement for Mania, we've been talking about it, didn't feel like WrestleMania week. It didn't feel like it. Like, yes, it's WrestleMania week, but it didn't feel like it. Something was off. And I remember when it was on Peacock and they made the announcement, hey, we're going to move to ESPN. We're going to have this app only. It's going to be this. It's like, all right, cool. But the amount of ads in this show, you only had an hour and a half of wrestling between two brands.
Bro, no cap. And this is the double down on the ads. And Ari Starks was there. Shout out to my guy Joe. Bro, I was playing legit full WWE 2K matches between the commercials. Triple threats. I did a Hell in a Cell match. I'm so serious. This is crazy. I should not be able to finish a 2K match in a commercial period. TV, I would get cut off. I would have to pause the match. That I was able to leave the app, load 2K, play a match, finish the match, exit the app, load up Disney. Yo, this is crazy, bro. The ad thing that was out of control. I see why it is a business, but that was OD, bro. You was able to do store runs.
Yeah. And again, I missed the concert. Like, I was debating to go to a concert, and it was like, well, it is first night of Mania. I was like, okay. I was tired from the weekend, so it's like, all right, it's no problem. So we just laid up in the bed and watched Mania. But it made me question my decision for the evening.
You know what it made me question? Was Cameron right? Don't bring this Saturday night niggas up here. I'm sorry, man. I'm so mad Cameron didn't pull up. I know. We got all these other celebrities. Yes, I can ask for one. Y'all got Jelly Roll and all of this. I don't want to see Jelly Roll. And y'all can't say nothing to me. You go back, watch Cameron and Jay. Some of y'all was like, oh, was they really about to fight? Oh my God, is this? He hit Cameron. No, killer. Killer. No. Shout out to Cameron. That promo thing y'all did was fire. And I mean that as a hardcore wrestling fan, I was so impressed. Like, that was the borderline of sticking with my fans and connecting with the wrestling angle. Everything was promo based, but he said it his style. He was Killer Cam for sure. For sure. You know, Mace said, so where do you see yourself, like, along with, like, the Rocks and all that? And Jay said, well, I'm not saying, like, I'm better than, like, I'm better than the Rock or something. Yo, Cam instantly cut him off. I know you not. I know you not gonna say that. Oh, I was so bad. But night one, man. How did y'all feel about this 6-man match?
I mean, if I'm gonna go first, it's Logan Paul, so you already know how I feel about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Respectfully, overall, I really wasn't mad at it. The match.
I mean, there's nothing to be mad at. It was such a quick match. You didn't have time to really like get into the tune. Like, I know they had the spot with Speed at the end, but I think for me that set the tone of like, oh, okay, we're just doing stuff really quickly. I don't have time to boo or cheer. And here we go.
Should have been that short. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like that match.
I would have given them 2 to 3 extra minutes. You know how I feel about Logan Paul.
The timing, the spots. I feel like they kind of told what they needed to. That's how I just feel. I don't want to say I like the match, Captain Arnell Jenkins. I don't want to say like I love the match, but for an opener, it was good, or it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was like the best or none of that, but I feel like it did what it needed to do. Even though personally, it shouldn't have went first. I'm still gonna feel that way because my main event, like I said, because it felt like the main event still. I have said this on this stream and multiple streams. The 2 opening matches is my main event. Drew, Jacob, Oba, Brock. Those are my main event. And Drew and Jacob was a main event. Highly entertained by that match. Jacob entrance was fire. He might have the second best entrance. Second.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the guy looking at the screen on the right-hand side. Actually, I think I follow him on Instagram, and he was talking about he had a special performance to get ready for it, and I was like, oh, I think that's my man's right there doing that. That was a super dope. And Jacob brought up the Coast Contra kind of theme.
Bro, I like
it.
The bulletproof vest. And then once again, we fans, when we live in this kayfabe world, I got real ignorant, y'all. OD ignorant. I know it wasn't gonna happen, but my mind was so locked in on these two crashing out on each other. I saw Jacob with the vest. He had the mask in the back. I was like, oh, this is fire. And then Drew came out with the sword. I said, yo, is he gonna bring the sword to the ring? Because the way Drew been talking, he gonna stab you. like this story, this rivalry was so good to me. When the match was over, it made me appreciate the whole thing even more. Like, that's what WWE be targeting for. Like, certain stories, even if you don't like it, oh, now you're supposed to go on this roller coaster, and at the end, job well done. And this was it. To go from Cody and the Jacob thing, and Drew was involved, the way they played off of Cody, and then Drew and Jacob just spazzing on each other, snapping at each other on any given time. Like, that was dope. And once again, I was right to myself. The opening match was my main event. Before we even talk about anything else, that was my main event. Respectfully. That was it. But they did do something that pissed me off. But I gotta ask y'all feelings about Jacob and Drew because they did piss me off.
Adrian, what'd you think about that?
Cat went to sleep during WrestleMania. Oh, I think you muted. I was what are you talking this whole time? I think you muted.
Am I muted?
Yeah, you good now.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
now. This man was over here spitting bars.
Nah. I like the match. It was cool. It was good entrance for both. On ESPN, good exposure for them. And I mean, Drew's crazy to be damn near 300 pounds doing some of the stuff that he does. So,
Bro, what?
yeah, that was a good
Like,
solid match.
Drew
Definitely.
was literally telling the Undertaker, "Yo, hold my cup."
Basically,
All them flying spot, bro. Watch me.
Yeah.
Yo, Drew be what? That's a good point, Adrian. Like that junk low key is underrated. He really do be wilding for his side. Like it's not his first time jumping over the ropes and like, bro, you're not supposed to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it never looks sloppy. That's why I think it's never like pointed out. Cause you know the big man was doing like, oh, here you go again, AJ Francis. I'm just saying, like that spot would be highlighted, like, to make him look bad. But Drew, we can't even like, bro, that's a regular Drew thing. And now you saying, I'm like, no, that shouldn't be a regular Drew thing. Should not be doing that on the regular. That should not be in your moveset.
Yeah.
Oh, you was mute, so I gotta ask you real quick. How did you feel about the 6-man match?
I think that match was just set up for that spot at the end.
Facts.
I agree.
So I mean, I'm not so much saying like I'm a crap on it for that reason because it is WrestleMania and it is on ESPN and that sort of thing. But you know, the spot at the end where I show Speeds, jumping through. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool moment. That was what it was set up for that. And I mean, fucking I show Speed is hell of an athlete, man. I think a lot of people are like complaining and blah blah blah, but we gotta acknowledge the truth. Like,
bro, he didn't botch.
The stuff that dude was doing, man.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Good. And the fans is so complaining about everything that's a botch or something like this. He didn't botch.
He didn't at all. It's clean.
Once again, some of the spots, like you saying, the athleticism showed, and the spot on, like even when he avoided the spear, was it the spear? I think he jumped right over him. I think he jumped over LA Knight. I'm like, bro,
it was clean.
He cleanly jumped over that. Man. Like, no, like I know y'all just ready to hate, but if they do good, I'm sorry, I can't say it. Yeah. Like I'll say something about Jelly Roll. I'm sorry. Let's see, pack him up. Y'all pack McAfee up, but you keep Jelly. Yo, anyway, what was another match on this card? Y'all got well, since Michelle got his little slander on Logan Paul, I'm gonna get straight to it and skip a couple of matches. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch.
Another match, just backwards booking, man. They hustling backwards. AJ should have won that title last night, and it would have meant so much more, and it would have been such a big moment. But they rushed and did it. They just did it in Chicago. It was weird. It's just weird. But you know, I mean, I'm kind of off on her. I'm off on her
because I'm not biased. You WWE fans, the stuff y'all been talking about AEW, y'all been throwing jabs at AEW. I want to let you know, because I'm an AEW fan as well. WWE is doing a whole lot of things when we was complaining about AEW. AEW cooking now. But y'all just giving new might as well get there now.
You said cooking?
No, not cooking. Not cooking. I said y'all just give people things. No, I'm about to cook them. About to cook them. Because this is when I snap. You want to talk about AEW hate? I had to hear, and y'all effing did it. There's kids around, or they back there now. I don't want to cuss. Y'all, for a fucking debut, still cuss. That's how mad I am. For a fucking debut, y'all gave not a debut, a return. Y'all gave Paige the title, and respectfully, watching what y'all did. All of that was for Nikki Bella to turn heel? I really
It's confused. It's
bro,
so confusing.
No, I know them, bro. I seen that Easter. Y'all not getting away with this. I am mad because the Fupa Legends should still be tag team champions. How dare you?
Yeah,
they look so good. Did you see the demolition? What are we doing here? The entrance was heat. Headphones broke. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. How dare
looking like two chai lattes out there. Look gorgeous. Now I'll say this, and I know I'm sure other people have talked about it. I don't see why you wouldn't have the Kabuki Warriors attack. Like, let's talk about this real quick. There wasn't a whole lot of backstage segments at this Mania. No. You could have had Adam Pearce talking to the Bellas. Knocked out. Kabuki Warriors got to take that spot. Or I'll do you even one better. If you want a mystery team, put Natalya and Ivy Nile together. You could have saved Paige for Monday Night Raw. Had her come out. AJ keeps the match. Do a nostalgia thing. You could have done something. It just looked weird because you have Paige who's returning. She's clearly now super over the babyface. And you had Nikki Bella turn heel. That spot was very, very weird. So I don't know what they're going to do with that.
Just the overall booking of it was super weird. I would even, if we're gonna nitpick about it, I would more so nitpick about the entrances. Like, why are the tag champions the second to last to come out? If anything, have them come out first so you can have, the presentation that these are the champions. Da 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 da. Now everyone, and you open up the whole surprise opponent thing, which was fine. I'm fine with Paige debuting there. That was a cool moment. But long term wise, it was weird just because Nikki pulled a heel move to set up something where essentially I'm assuming she's going to be a heel to Charlotte Flair and all that. It was just confused. It just seemed rushed and overall confused.
She had that little mean face when they hugged, and then when they stopped hugging, she went back to smiling. And that's some typical I'm about to turn heel junk. Yeah, no, and all right, I don't like doing you should have did this, should have did that, but I am going to do it right now. But Shay, you are right. Backwards booking. I still feel that it would have been better. Paige should have been a heel. First of all, Paige is a better heel than a babyface. Even though the reaction would have been there, she would have got booed, and it would have made sense if Paige would have cost AJ Lee that title. That would have fixed the double backward booking y'all just did. Because if you know the history, AJ Lee last WrestleMania match was tag teaming up with Paige. Who was they going against? The Bella Twins. Why are we history wise, I didn't even like that. Like, I thought the layup of Paige and AJ Lee, I really thought they was going to do that. The era they was in, y'all was in the same era, and AJ Lee could say, oh, you left me, blase blah, like literally left me after that tag team match. But no, you put Paige. Why? For Nikki Bella heel turn? Bro, now I'm getting mad at WWE. Y'all have to acknowledge the other women wrestler in y'all division. Because Nikki Bella is not the super needle mover for me. To say, oh, we can't keep, actually push Julia instead of just showing her face. Chelsea Green. I'm not even going to start naming names. Because, boy, the list is long. I just don't even get. Even like Vashay said, Ivy now and Natalya would have been random, but they would have been in the match.
They wouldn't have gotten the same reaction, though.
No, not at all.
Like, it's nobody other than Bianca that would have gotten a reaction like what Paige did. Like
For
I'm
sure.
not mad.
I
I'm not
agree
mad
with
at
that.
them. I'm not mad at them having
It's
her
the
out there
one.
as a
It's the
surprise,
one.
and it's just a weird. It's just backwards logic.
Like,
I would have had her team with maybe oh gosh, what's her name from Alpha Academy? Like if you want to have Paige out there, you can still have her out there. Just give her a teammate that makes sense because the Bellas,
it's for
that spot was just so weird.
This is all for Nikki Bella.
Uh,
And this that I kind of have a problem with. I don't know. Because respectfully, not even a hate on Nikki Bella, not even doing that. But it's not many rivalries or at all that I want to see. Anyway, next match. Oh my gosh, Last Legend didn't deserve that.
she looked good in that match, by the way. She did good. She did her thing.
Amazing. She definitely did her job. She did her part.
Yeah.
Double powerbomb was nice.
She did her part. For real, for her and Nia.
Yeah.
The
Nia
outfits
looked good
was
too.
Heat.
Yeah.
The outfits was heat.
Yeah, Nia looked good too.
The Demolition tribute, that was dope. But whatever, man. New tag team champions, Abella and Paige. I just don't even. The reason are, oh my god. I
The
want to
less talented Bella.
Oh, because I'm really getting mad, bro. I have said this, and I have felt good that I can say this to somebody. This has been the best, personally, when I say this has been the best the women tag team division has been. Division. Not how, and I don't mean like, oh, when Sasha and Bailey is highlighted. I don't mean when one team, Asuka and Kyrie. The division. They got teams that make sense to us, that we are acknowledging that teams. You can actually do mad matchups, but y'all just forced it all at WrestleMania. And then you're going to add oh my God. I get the Paige thing. This is why I'm mad. Because I'm like, that makes sense. You're not going to get, like Adrian said, a pop like that was fire. But, man, what about everybody else? I once again, I'm not a booker. I can't write for you. But I still think they should have did AJ and Paige.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad at that. But that match was very interesting. So the match after that was
I'm so hurt.
when we had talked about Liv and Stephanie. We had Gunther and Seth.
That match, in ring wise, I loved it. I'm not gonna. That was the match that made me say, "Oh, WrestleMania." I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sorry. I was really upset a lot of WrestleMania, even as a fan. I'm like, come on. The commercial was like shoot wise was really taking me away from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm like I need people to know that like I'm so serious when I say this. I should not be able to finish 2K matches. Like you shouldn't be able to do that during any commercial break, bro. Like I mean, this is not even just towards any commercial break. A television thing doesn't. A 2K match takes like 4 to almost 5 minutes. No, but Gunther and Seth. I'm sorry. Every honestly, that is the one match where they get that like AEW pass, like back then when we used to see like Bryan Danielson versus Suzuki free on TV. I'm not really complaining about this. I don't care if it makes sense. Once that bell ring, I'm sorry. I didn't care if it made sense. I didn't. That match was good to me. I got the wrestling. I got the in-ring wrestling that I wanted, and this is two people that can to give you entertainment factor as well. Like Gunther, just so brutal, bro. Like you are a villain, bro. I want to see Gunther in the movie now. You are a villain, bro. That laugh, it almost made me say, yo, Seth, stop home, bro. What's wrong with him? I almost said that. But it was just too fire. Seeing the ring general trying to pack him up out the gate. Yo, out the gate. Powerbomb. What are you doing? Stop! He just power bombed him. It was amazing.
What was the deal with Seth's entrance?
I liked it.
I was at like, is that a reference to something? I don't know.
Ooh,
Like his eyes were blacked out, and
He had the Mortal Kombat mask on in the
yeah, I
entrance
think
too.
that was Mortal Kombat thing. I think he was like supposed to be a.
I don't know if he was Noob Saibot or something, but like he had the
Nah, I think
smoke,
he's
and
supposed to be
then
Smoke.
oh,
okay,
Smoke.
okay,
Yeah, but I did like the smoke thing coming from the jacket. I thought that was
okay.
I did
That's
like
what.
that.
Okay.
They did get a
Cool.
little nostalgia from me from that. But I
Right.
didn't see the smoke character though. But
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
It was
know
cool,
That's
exactly.
why I didn't
First
know
of
what
all,
I didn't know what it was. That's why I was asking.
Respectfully, Seth didn't. Yo, I don't care. Best entrance from Seth ever. Because the last 3 years, I had to watch this man wear lingerie. So I am going to accept this. I'm not going to complain about this one bit. Respectfully, bro. No. Yo, you shout out to Ari Stars. He literally got a pop for me that he didn't have lingerie on. I said he got regular attire. He got pants. Oh. I'm sorry. For me, the last 3 years, Seth, I've been. What is going on, bro? Like, why are you in Becky's closet? Chill out.
I will say that match did feel a little rushed too. Like that ending felt just a tad bit off. Like I'm not mad at it at all, but like for Gunther to get curb stomped on the table and be out, and then all of a sudden, Braun comes out, does the spear, tosses him in the ring. It's like out of nowhere, Gunther's back up.
Right.
Like I think they could have sold that a little bit longer, but it was still a good match overall.
I did like Braun Breaker's first spear. I know he mad about that ramp one, but that first
Got gassed a little bit.
That first spear was nasty. That was supposed to be the ramp spear. I know he mad about that. I know he mad. When I see that, I was like, cause running down that ramp. Oh yeah, that was supposed to be it. WrestleMania was supposed to play that back like 5 times.
Hey, he should have practiced with Charles Robinson. You know, little Nace can run them ramps, boy.
What was your thoughts on it, Adrian? You like the match?
Yeah, it was a good match. I mean, I don't understand why those two were paired together, but that was my holdup.
And I ain't gonna lie, night one felt like that.
Yeah.
Everything felt like for something else. Every match felt like it was for something else. And I didn't like that. Maybe that's why I started not liking Mania. I'm like, dang, y'all didn't even really finish the story. The one story I did finish was probably like the shortest rivalry, was Jacob and Drew. Once again, the opening match was my main event. And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to say that with Omar and Brock today. Because I'm telling you, today, I still feel that way. I still feel that way. That Omar and Brock's my main event. And Jacob and Drew. And then Jacob and Drew proved why they was my main. I thought that was match of the night overall. Seth and Gunther in ring was kind of fire.
Yeah.
But overall, what I came here for as a WrestleMania wrestling fan, Jacob and Drew was everything.
Huh.
Entrance, story finish, the match, in ring, all of that.
Yeah, I think all the matches that we thought on paper were going to be good in ring, they delivered. That's the positive that I can give WrestleMania last night. Like, we knew Seth and Gunther were going to be a good match.
Mm-hmm.
We knew Jacob and Drew were going to cook. We knew the main event, despite the addition stuff that they had, that was a good match. Like, that was a good match. But, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
WrestleMania. The stories is like low-key deducting points. And other people, hey, y'all not realizing, but that not y'all, but some people not realizing that. Bro, that junk, as a fan, that is kind of planted in you, bro. WrestleMania, I need the stories.
Yeah.
Like, god dang.
I think what we're feeling is the official it's not wrestling anymore. It's sports entertainment. Like I can say this is the first WrestleMania that felt like, oh, okay, this is sports entertainment. We've got to do these advertisements. We've got to talk about the casino, and don't forget we're going to Saudi Arabia. It's like, but what about the matches? Like, what about the vignettes? What about the things that are like super, significant to WrestleMania? Again, there wasn't a whole lot of backstage segments. They do, we usually see Stone Cold in the back, or you see Mick Foley in the back, cutting a little promo for something. We didn't get that for the first night. So if the first night doesn't ensnare you with the feeling of WrestleMania, and you're letting everything ride on night 2,
pre-show.
Yeah.
3-hour pre-show. No matches. No matches. Not one. But SmackDown is the pre-show for WrestleMania. Let that make sense for a little while. 3 hours before WrestleMania officially starts. And SmackDown is still WrestleMania pre-show. A lot of y'all asked for this anyway, so I can't even say nothing. This is what happened when y'all asked for that super sports feeling. They talked 3 hours before the Super Bowl, though?
More than that.
Right, yeah, they trying to compete. That's what made me think of that. That's why
They got more commercials than the Super Bowl.
For sure. No, I'm not gonna lie, I might agree with that.
Yeah.
That's nasty. No, that's nasty. You shouldn't have said that out loud. That's disgusting. But what was y'all take walking away from the main event? Once again, I'm gonna say this for me. I'm not trying to fix them. I'm not trying to say I'm better than y'all, but it felt like more reverse booking. Like I should have got this Randy Orton 2 weeks ago. the final scene of the match, that legend killer, that punt, that vibe, everything. Yo, this is what I should have got. I like you, Pat. I don't care what no one says. But that's what I should have got instead of Pat McAfee. So now, no, since Pat's supposedly done, that was weird too. We just finished the Pat thing like that with Randy finished it. It wasn't even Cody. Like Randy finished it? Are they supposed to have a Anyway, overall, good. Well, yeah, good match for me. I'm sorry. The story, it just kept bothering me. Like, why are we doing this like this? This is Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. And the ending is what gave me that feeling like, oh, this story's about to start. What? No. And Randy eliminated Pat is crazy. Now what are y'all doing? Now I gotta say this. What are y'all doing?
Right.
What are y'all doing? Y'all just want to have Pat be okay with it? And, man, I don't like this. Because you already damn near guaranteed we're going to get that tag team match at Backlash. So this don't make no... I'm here for the ride. And I'm not liking it. Kind of take me off.
From a kayfabe standpoint, what sense did it make for Pat McAfee to run back down as a ref and then legit count? Why wouldn't he do a fast count as a ref? Like, if you're going to embrace it, like, why are you all of a sudden going to be a legitimate ref?
I mean, that's why what you saying that is kind of why I get, like, the part that makes sense of Randy RKOing him. Because, bro.
You're right. No, that makes sense.
But if
my issue was
after.
Yeah.
That's why it don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like, at first, my initial reaction when they brought Pat McAfee to the situation,
right?
I didn't like it. I like Pat McAfee.
I liked it.
I'm different. I love Pat McAfee. I listen to his podcast. That's my kind of stuff.
I'm the same way.
My issue ultimately with it is Cody and Randy, between their history, between how important they are to that company, they don't need a lot of bells and whistles like that.
That's what I said last week. Just let them rest.
They don't need it.
That
they don't
video
need it.
package alone
was enough.
That's the
That was
video
a story.
package
That
I was
should have been a
asking for.
story.
That
Right.
was it. That
Right.
was all y'all needed.
Added jelly
These are-
roll, added pat. It was a lot of extra. You didn't need it. But also, we gotta also acknowledge this because I think wrestling fans are kind of jacking stuff up. Since Randy won Royal Rumble, people were cheering for him, and they were booing Cody. That's not what WWE wanted. I'm still adamant that I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to turn heel anytime soon because he's doing the Cena game plan right now. Like
Not with Street
I'm
Fighter
not
coming
gonna
out.
turn heel. I'm not going to be a heel. I sell too much merch. I'm a good guy and all that stuff. I don't think he's turned a heel. But to get the crowd to boo Randy, okay, let's send Pat McAfee out. On paper, that makes sense.
Facts.
That makes sense. But once you start to talk about how we built this matchup, just to have that ending is weird. It did make that much sense. It did make any sense. For me, it did make any sense.
No, what did, and also what you just said, to add on to that it doesn't make no sense. If we're trying to boo Randy like you want him to, why would you have him RKO Pat McAfee? They're not gonna boo. They're gonna literally just make them chant for Randy again. Well, like,
if I had the time stone, I would have went back and instead of having Pat low blow Cody, they could have announced Pat McAfee as the special guest referee. Right? He's a commentator. He's cool with both. And then you have at Mania, or right before, maybe the SmackDown before, he low blows Cody. So it looks like the fix is in. Like, right, Randy's been talking to the voice or whatever. You could have had Pat be in the match. And again, he tries to do a fast count a bunch of times. And then the one time he does the slow count, Randy gets mad, RKO's him, you're done.
Right.
You could have put that in there and been done with that. We didn't need Jelly Roll. Or if you wanted to make Randy really bad, have him RKO Jelly Roll, do the punt. Have him take out, we talked about it before, have him take out one of the announcers. We talked about it last week. It didn't happen. He could have done something with Randy. Like, really turned Randy into that heel if that's what you wanted. If you wanted to go that route, and hey, look, the fans are cheering for Randy. We need to really make him a heel. Let's go back to your old drawing book and go, what about this? You waited to the very last possible moment to do the punt. And now Cody is really fucked up. Like, you see his eye? Like, he takes the most L's out of anybody I've seen.
He definitely does. He definitely does.
So where do we go from here? Like, again, this is the first night main event for the big title. And what are we left with? We have no idea what we're going to get into for that title. What is Backlash going to look like? What are these things going to happen moving forward? So it was a good match. It definitely just had a bunch of extra stuff that was unnecessary, but it also leaves us at, it leaves me wanting more. It leaves me wanting to know why.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Especially the why. But we got night 2. The night of black excellence.
Yep. Let's go, Brock.
Black excellence, let's go, Brock.
I'm still adamant. I think long term for Oba, it makes more sense for Brock to cheat and win and piss off so many people, including Oba. I don't want Oba just to be done with Brock after this. I want him to be incensed every time he sees Brock Lesnar, at least for the next couple months, and then for them to end it at SummerSlam. That's my dream.
I think, and honestly, I think WWE sees that. Honestly, after these last promos and stuff with Paul Heyman, I think the fear is going to be there that Brock is going to have to cheat to win.
I hope so. Like, if Brock wins clean, of course, yes, I'm going to be pissed. I'm like, man, they ruined a whole
Clean is
damn
crazy.
month and a half of build.
That better not be an option.
But I want Brock to cheat. I want Brock to cheat. Like, I want at the end of the match, all of us are looking like Oba was whooping Brock's ass. It should have won.
Oh, matter of fact, I want to double down on the cheat thing. I want him to cheat twice. The first time didn't work. We like, yo.
Oh yeah.
And then his stuff going good, and then the ultimate cheat. I mean, Brock. Like, Paul Heyman could be the first part where it's a cheat.
Right.
Paul Heyman involved, and then the second one, Brock Lesnar. We were like, dang. And normally, Paul's the one that cheats for you.
Right.
Brock, you doing that?
Oba's going to pizza toss Paul, get him out the way. And I think that could be the way that sets off Brock to cheat even more.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's what I want.
If this dude tossed Brock Lesnar like it's nothing, yeah, I agree. That is a good sequence leading up to that final cheat.
Yeah.
But I'm still concerned.
Brock Lesnar F5. I want to go that extreme. Paul Heyman cheat, F5, no, low blow or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I'm still concerned because as easy as this should be booking this match, as practical as it could be.
Oh, here we go.
How certain are we that they're going to do it?
Yeah, that's fair.
And I say that because we want that. This is, to me, again, how to sell me as a wrestling fan. Let that happen. We know what Oba's been doing, but make him more ferocious. If you're going to have him lose, make it be Brock cheating. Brock's almost done the end of his career. He's afraid, right? The old Lions is, doing everything, biting the tail, doing everything he can to be the king of the jungle, king of the land.
Right.
But we already know the youth is ready and prepared. So the next time, it's over.
Right.
But we also know how WWE will take that opportunity and go, nah, I don't really feel like it. And then they tell us, oh, just wait for the long term. We already know Brock wants to retire. We already know you guys may or may not be setting something up with, Gunther having a favor from Paul Heyman. Don't know what that is. It may not be with Brock, but they have a way of just going, here's our ship. Just when you think you know what's going to happen, we're going to swerve everybody. But that's unnecessary. This isn't a swerve that makes sense, and it's not practical for building arguably the next big thing since Brock Lesnar himself.
And Paul Heyman, that's why I love their promo. Paul Heyman, all of his stuff is bars. He's highlighting his client, but he's right. Like, as hyped and stuff we was for Brock Lesnar, it's the same hype we is for Oba Femi right now. And then Oba should stand on that. Like, realize what you saying. Yes, I'm the only other one. You know how many years it's been since Brock has been here and I just arrived? And you saying all of this? Oba could pull a Roman Reigns promo. Y'all had so many years. And it took for the ruler to get here. Like, he's right. The next big thing, there hasn't been a feeling like this. Especially if you from the Brock era. If you've seen Brock debut.
Right.
He's right. He is right. Respectfully, the Braun Breaker. And I ain't gonna lie, that's why I think Braun Breaker ends up fighting Oba down the line. Cause bro, how kayfabe wise, how you giving him all this hype when I work for you? Like, what happened to me being the next big thing? Like, you just literally skipped over me.
Are we sure Triple H doesn't have CTE? Because based on this booking last night, man.
Oh, boy.
I don't know, man. All I'm saying is we need to check him out, bro.
Yo, he good, yo. He good.
I'm just saying, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the celebrity involvement. The amount of celebrity involvement.
I don't buy that. I don't mind celebrities being there.
Celebrities is always there for WrestleMania. That's something I want to make clear as well.
Yeah.
This isn't new since WrestleMania 1.
Since the first one. Yeah.
Since the first one, that was action packed with
Liberace.
Liberace,
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, special guest referee. Like, what are we doing?
Right. I don't get people complaining about that, but
it's what they're doing.
It's how they're being utilized. Correct. It's how they're being utilized.
It's not that they're here, is what they're doing.
Yeah. Like, I don't need to see Jelly Roll doing a frog splash through the announce table, even though the second match of that night, they did the same exact spot.
Same exact spot.
And that's my issue. Like, it's so much overlapping to the point of, again, this is nitpicking. Seth's entrance came out and he had smoke, right? Mm-hmm. Did Cody have like some kind of smoke element on his?
Yep.
Like while he was walking down the ramp, it was still smoking. Like, it's little things like that take away from each other. Like, if you're gonna give that to Seth, let Seth have that. Or if you're gonna give that to Cody, Seth figure something else out.
That's how I feel about finishers. But they don't.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking. Are we sure Triple H doesn't have CTE? Because literally the last 4 matches, didn't every one of those matches have outside interference leading to the finish?
Mm-hmm.
Like back to back to back to back. Like, what are we doing?
Your women's championship match had less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think it was the shortest out of all the women matches. I think that was the 6-minute one.
Like, that's my issue. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm at least the one thing that I'm very, very happy about with that show, or 2 things, is that number 1, the matches that we do, we're gonna be good matches. Right. They actually delivered.
I agree.
And 2, Bianca Belair.
I was getting ready to add her to the segment.
Yeah, those are the 2 biggest pieces for me for night 1. I'm fine with that, but other than that, WrestleMania night 1 was super underwhelming.
I will say she almost made me cry.
Yeah, that was the emotional moment. That was cool.
Respectfully, it wasn't. I'm sorry, I gotta be real. Congratulations, first of all, having a baby.
Hell yeah.
See you, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I see you, Oos. But, this might sound crazy, but the part I was gonna cry was, oh, your finger is good. So there's a chance. I'm sorry. I will say I was being a wrestling mark at that time. I will throw me under the bus. I was being a mark. But yes, y'all. Oh, so there's a chance she still will wrestle.
Once I saw her not skipping, I was like, oh, okay. This is going to be an announcement of some kind.
Yeah.
Because normally she skips, even with whatever her entrance gear. But she looked, first of all, she looked beautiful and she looked radiant, and I'm so happy for her and Montez.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like, even Cena looked great. He was like, oh, okay, I'm happy for it. Like, that's genuine love.
Yeah,
smart. You smart. DJ Cali voice.
Right.
You are smart. Lock that down. Clink, clink. But for me, like I said, from the last, as a fan, which I am, the last thing I heard, oh man, her finger might get cut off. Oh, come on. Come on. I didn't want to hear nothing wrestling, but is she okay?
Right.
I was getting mad. Montez, you don't want to share nothing? Why did you get Montez being such a mark? Where's my Belair? Is she okay? But she all right, have a baby. I'm fine with that. Yeah. That I could support. You good. Montez is smart. I'm happy. You and Oos, man, high five to both of y'all. High five. I don't care. We ain't dapping. Give me a high five. Man,
you gotta think.
Give me a hug.
You gotta think of WWE 10 years ago. That this isn't something that would happen. That wasn't a part of the. That wasn't a part of the culture. It's been spoken on by many of those former women athletes that, when it came to being pregnant or having kids and stuff like that, that was frowned upon. That was discouraged a lot of those
Hmm.
times. So to be able to see women like Becky
I was about
come
to say,
out,
shout
make
out to
that
Becky.
announcement, Naomi to come out as champ. I mean, both of those last two
Yo,
Hmm.
were
as
champs when they
champ,
announced that stuff.
champ.
Like that would
That is
never happen
crazy.
a decade ago. So I know a lot of people are down on night one, and understandably, I'm not down on it. I'm more so just underwhelmed, if anything.
Underwhelmed. That's my. I'm underwhelmed.
But from a positive standpoint, I think something like that speaks volumes to the difference of their culture
Fact.
of
Fact.
the
And that was
current
WrestleMania
WWE
moment for her to
compared to
announce that.
exactly compared to 10 years ago. Like
I
we
agree.
wouldn't have saw Lita coming out with no announcement or Trish.
Facts.
Like
Facts. Facts.
they had to get back to work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yo, because you might get left behind, and that's crazy. The women division wasn't even that big for them to feel like that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and shout out to Naomi and Bianca Belair. I'm not worried. Y'all come back. Yeah, y'all not getting forgotten.
Right.
We're not going to forget. We all set. I am sitting here waiting patiently all 9 months plus some. What,
Facts.
13? I'm sitting right here. 14? I'm right here. Naomi, I'm still waiting. I see you. It's good. I'm waiting. Do what you gotta do. Make sure Baby Oos is good.
Right.
But as a fan, coming home. All right, but back to night two and these predictions. Because I do want to say that first, though. Adrian is right. It wasn't like disappointing. It was just underwhelming for me.
Yeah.
For me, it was underwhelming.
No match missed for me. Like I can understand criticizing the length of time. I get that. And I could again it's nitpicking on the main event, the finish of it or the logics behind it.
Right.
But none of those matches were like, this is bad. This shouldn't
Horrible.
be on TV.
Yeah,
Or
it's
this
not
should be
horrible,
on
something
this
like that.
show. Like all of them were good matches. They were solid matches. It was just underwhelming as a show.
Yeah, I agree. I think the talent and the storylines for a lot of these,
Off the
they were
front.
great. They all deserved to be on Mania. It's just the execution and the parameters of the storytelling match just didn't go over so well. For night two, for me, I'm going to now go into it with I would like some things to happen. I can't fully predict a lot of things happening, other than the matches are going to be really good matches. I mean, Trick and Sammy's going to be a good match.
That's
Like
gonna
the
be a good one. That's gonna be a
showmanship is
good
going to
one.
be there. Fire. You know, the ladder match. I mean, again, it's a ladder match, and it's with Penta and Javon Evans and Rusev. Like that's going to be a stellar performance, and we'll definitely get at least two to
I
three
love the kitchen.
match moments. You know, like two or three biggest whatever Webbies or WWE awards. Um, what else? Jade and Rhea. That's going to be
Jade
an
and
interesting
Rhea.
match.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to be a very interesting match there. The Demon. You know, I'm
Dom and
interested in.
Finn.
Yeah, I'm interested in how Finn's going to come out. You know, I'd like for him to have maybe go into his old school New Japan bag and get a different entrance.
Mm.
And then we've got Punk and Roman. So that's going to be a very, very interesting match. I will say this: this is a very interesting time for Mania because we haven't had the men's tag titles in defense, and we haven't had the women's U.S. Championship defense, even though that's like less than a year old, I believe. So I'm interested in what they're going to do for those other titles coming up pretty soon. Roman and Punk can go either way. Again, I say that because I have no idea what WWE is going to do.
Right.
The Rock. Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that match. That's a true
I'm
main
looking
event.
for
They've
it
done a
because
that's the
it
one
does-
match they really, really handled well for the most part. Like
Yeah.
I think it could have been even more uh elevated if Roman was participating a little bit more. But Punk did a lot of heavy lifting building this match. A lot of
Yeah.
promos were cut,
Lot
a
of
lot of
heavy
action.
lifting, bro.
Yeah,
A lot of heavy lifting. I want to say he really did carry this promo
he
run,
did.
bro.
He definitely did.
And
He did the heavy lifting.
he's not getting enough credit for this. Like, bro,
No,
he carried this.
he
And then
did.
shout out to the Usos. They help, like they
Right.
help make sure the wagon, I need help pushing this car up the hill. The Usos was pushing. Punk pedal was on the foot was on the pedal because I don't know what Roman was doing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
get it.
I
I know you
think in
got
a
the
couple
movie
years,
Street Fighter thing.
right?
That's why I'm trying to give you a pass. But once again,
Cody was out there too, man. Cody was doing his work,
damn.
so we can't
Why
even
you
shoot
say
Roman that bell.
And don't Cody got a bigger role?
Yeah.
That's nasty. Yo, okay. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, no, I think a couple years from now, we're all going to be looking back at this match and the build and all that, and wanting more from Roman. Like Roman should have brought a little bit more to this. Punk did the heavy lifting, and I think Roman's going to win. So maybe we see more of it down the line, but Punk really did do the heavy lifting.
And I like talking to all fans. I'm trying to get more in the wrestling streets. Social media, y'all. I be trying to talk to y'all. Wow. But even hearing from a younger person saying like, "Man, Roman, you don't even be on my TV." Like,
Right.
young fans saying that kind of hit different. I'm not gonna lie. Even for somebody my age, when we say it, yeah, we gonna talk about where you at, get to work,
Right.
all of that. But when the kid who doesn't like kind of be able to see the unreal aspect or know the shoot side of things, for him not even to be there yet, saying like, "Where's Rome?" Like, come on, Rome. That just, I was like, "Oh man," it made me say, "Oh," like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then when you cut a promo, some of them can't even see it.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
you
know.
have
I
fans
don't
that's
know
at a
how that
younger
was
age, they
handled.
don't have an Instagram.
Right.
And why is one of my favorite promos on Instagram?
Or the late show. Roman going on the late night show, cutting
Oh,
a promo.
Hey, Naomi had the baby.
Yeah, I saw it.
I just saw it.
She took a picture with Jimmy in the picture. That's when I saw it like a
Oh,
couple days
okay.
ago. She had the baby, I think, like last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Nice.
last
Okay.
Thursday or something. It could be a little off, but somewhere last week because I saw the pictures. That's what I was saying. I'm waiting now, yo. I'm here. How many more months you need? How many more months? Caution. I'm waiting. Sorry. Take care of stuff at home.
Good
But
for her.
seriously though, that is dope. First of all, it's like, man, the Roman and Punk thing overall, like Adrian said, shoot wise, overall, I think is going to end up doing this job when the story is finished.
Yeah.
Like, we're
Yeah.
not going to be super. It's not going to be perfect or nothing like. But overall, from back then to War Games, all the way to the Seth and Triple Threat to now, fire. I know it's going to feel that way, but we're here now. Kayfabe wise, this, I'm not going to say trash, but I've really been upset kayfabe wise. I did not like nothing wrong. Like, and it gets me mad that everybody's putting, once again, we're keeping the kayfabe, putting all your ones up. I'm looking at y'all differently. I ain't gonna lie. What are you acknowledging? We're keeping the kayfabe. What are y'all acknowledging? Everything Punk has said, and I ain't gonna hold you, kayfabe wise, I can't stand Punk, but this rivalry has made me a fan of Punk. Kayfabe, obviously, he always great or whatever. AEW did his job, but here now, this made me Team Punk. Everything he said to you, you have done. You need your family. You wouldn't even hit CM Punk if it wasn't because of your family. Everybody's not letting that sink in either. Roman wouldn't even touch CM Punk if it wasn't because of Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso.
But you know what I thought about?
Roman would still be skipping around going back, because I'm going to keep saying it, we're not going to talk about your dead daddy, but your dead daddy.
Hey, this reminds me of when Hollow went against Charlie Clips, and he was like, "You just do 4-ball setups, you like a Kit Kat." And that entire battle afterwards, everybody's like, "Oh." And then guess what? That's what was predictable, and it happened. And you're like, "Oh, okay, this is a little lackluster from Clips." It's the same with Roman. Punk said it. You're not going to show up. You're going to make your cousins do all the work.
Bro, that's what I'm like. This is too much giving the baby face credit. Like, what do we do? Like, I know some of his bars is supposed to hit, but almost everything CM Punk said.
Right on point.
Yeah, like, I'm like, wait, this might be a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even for me to be okay, like, I gotta be on Team Punk. Even if I want to cheat, that's why I'm like, I'm looking at y'all different with y'all ones up. Like, did you hear what this man said for the past month? Like, what are we doing? I was getting mad Punk was winning the segments for the promos. I was getting mad. Like, come on, Roman. Like, he's talking crazy and getting away with it. Like, he literally, the whole dead daddy thing, after that, you didn't touch him. The Usos did something. But I remember before you even punched him, that man did an AJ Lee around the ring before he got in the ring. Oh, you get in the ring. We ain't gonna need these microphones. He got in the ring. I'm like, ain't this, what is, yo. Try some, man. I'm gonna keep it in kayfabe. Kayfabe wise, I'm calling y'all Roman Marks. This is ridiculous.
The only thing Punk didn't do was say something about Zilla and Umaga. If he had said, "Hey, I know another Fatu who would do something," if I talked about his dead daddy, like that was the only thing Punk didn't do. Like, he had set up Roman something crazy, like, "I wish you would," and he didn't.
I might be wilding, y'all. But if it's not The Rock, I am gonna say it, and I could be wilding, could be reaching, because he acting crazy. So that's why I even want to say I'm reaching. But if Zilla's gonna pull up, I think this is a great opportunity. With the way the bloodline been getting together, I think this will give us that new feeling of the bloodline.
Zilla
and Solo is not the same person.
Did you hear the promo that Karrion Kross cut?
Karrion Kross, what did he say?
He had a match with Zilla the other day, and he said, "Look, you're gonna have an important decision to make. Either you join the bloodline as it is, or you go there and flip that damn table over and start your own."
And not the only I said this back then. When he said grab one of your Samoan gobblers out of your pocket, I was like, bro, I'm sorry. It just and then Roman saying, "For my family, it's up." And even though it wasn't up when you was around, I hated that, bro. Like I said, I'm keeping it kayfabe. Kayfabe wise, Roman, you got to get packed up. Shoe wise, I'm predicting Roman to win. I'm gonna get that out of the way now. But I'm gonna go back in kayfabe world. Pack that man up. That man, you called him old. He jabbed you in the face.
Yeah.
You finally got brave, powerbomb through a table. That man said, anything you can do, I can do better, and pulled up the following week. I'm not hurt. I just feel like with this story, y'all just gave Punk a little too much. Even though he's carrying the story fire and all. But even the bars, bro, I'm like, this is a little too much. Like, everything he's saying is right. Like, come on. Like, he's supposed to say right stuff, but it's supposed to feel like, oh, you reaching. You know what I mean? Like, even when Roman gets big and bad and say, oh, till I come back, none of y'all could have. We could be like, yeah, he might be right, but somebody's going to be like, oh, he reaching. I know this and this and this. CM Punk said something, I'm like, yo, you going to argue that?
Hey, when it's real, it ain't got a rhyme. And he's just been spitting bars the entire time.
Bro, bro, y'all know who I am. If I was in attendance every week that Punk was there, you know the time he got on the announcement table, I would have went over the guardrail and grabbed his collar. Leave him alone. I'm sorry. I'm here for the story. I guess they made me invested with that, but The tribal chief ain't chiefing. I am. I'm chiefing more than the tribal chief right now.
Right on. Yeah.
It's not to go backwards or something, but other than that, I gotta ask y'all details. It is going backwards, but I need to know the Trick and Sammy thing. I need to know y'all feelings. How does this end?
What you got to say?
Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn for the IC title. And I'm asking you kayfabe wise. I'm asking you as a wrestling fan what you want. Not even how you think Triple H might I almost said something. Triple H is going to Triple H, so no. I really almost said that. No, I'm asking how you feel, or what you want to happen, or even how you see this playing out, or how it should play out, I should say.
I mean, I would love to see Trick be the U.S. champion and have a stellar performance. He's going to have a stellar performance anyway, whether he wins the title or not, I should say that. I don't know what you do with Sammy if you're not going to put him in the world title picture. So him having the U.S. title, maybe he turns heel. But I would just like to see a great match, and I would like for Trick to show out. If he wins the title, fantastic. I know he's going to be an amazing champion. Even if he doesn't win the title, he's going to put on a stellar performance. I just want to see a stellar match.
Sammy is a great first opponent, bro. Like, after Cody, for me, it is Sammy. I'm not going to lie. For people that you should put with, because Trick, like, Sammy is going to highlight what's strong for Trick is, like, low-key his performance. He's not a bad in-ring at all. He's not horrible, nothing like that. But the entertainment, the storytelling low-key Trick do is more stronger than his wrestling. And he could definitely get that the moments of Sammy's on the ground to talk junk to Sammy. Sammy is the perfect person that he could sell that with. So I do like this opponent. And I'm going to say mine before I ask Adrian. Get out the way. Just how y'all want the same thing for Brock and Oba. That's what I think Oba might win. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only reason I want Brock to win, because I strongly believe in Adrian take. But that's the same take I got for Sammy and Trick. I want Sammy to win, piss everybody off, and this is the match. Because I didn't get it with Cody and Randy, whatever, that's y'all story. This is the match where you officially stamp the double turn. It's already beyond tease, bro. They already rooting for the fans are behind the gingerbread man thing. It is time.
He made a music video.
Bro, the fans popped when the gingerbread came out. Normally, that's supposed to be a boo moment.
That's what The Rock used to do. Like, right? That's what that is.
Yeah.
And as a Sami Zayn fan and another reason why I'm gonna say it, I might be reaching, but I'm still gonna say it. The reason why I like Sammy, this is his heel spotlight. This is where he mastered being a heel. What am I doing wrong? What is wrong with y'all?
Right.
I didn't do nothing. Sammy knocks that out the park. And he's been sounding a little bit like somebody. And I hope, I hope, a WrestleMania return happened on Sunday.
Yeah, you've been talking that up.
I need it. My boy Energy, the way he been talking, no one understands me. Why they acting like that? Sammy could make a phone call. Let me walk you through this, Sammy. I've been here before multiple times. They had New Day, perfect example. Why they was mad at me, Sammy? Huh? I might have said some things, but I ain't really mean it. The perfect person to carry on how Sammy is acting is Kevin Owens. I will lose, bro. This will be the best WrestleMania. I will cancel everything they did. Y'all gave me Bianca Belair on night one. Let me know she good. All right? She doing big business over there. Family business, you heard? And then you give me my top 5? Oh my gosh. And then I could say some good things. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to argue about people. Kevin Owens pull up. That would be the final stamp. But this is WrestleMania is amazing, even though it got its flaws, because it got its flaws. But no, as a fan, I would be okay. I forgot everything wrong y'all did. Everything. Pat and Randy, what? When did that happen? All of that. All of that. But other than that, I'm gonna be a little fair. I'm gonna keep it from what can actually happen. As much as I want them to work as a team, even though they still could do it, Melo has to be the reason why Trick don't win. Cause I feel like even though I want the Trick and Melo gang for a little while in WWE before they like, nah, I just was using you to get to where I need to be. I think Melo gonna get low key get his lick back.
The only I like that, but the only reason why I don't want that, is they did so much outside interference last night, man. I don't want to continue this, but it makes sense. Triple H,
Yeah, because
CT.
honestly, especially if I want your booking, that does hurt my booking because I got Brock and Paul Heyman messing up.
Yeah,
I don't want a whole WrestleMania full of.
But he low key did it last night, so why not?
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, he did go ham.
He did it all last night, so might as well keep that train going, man.
But no, I do like your point. Even though I want that, I do like your point.
Yeah, I got Trick with it, man.
Because that's too much. That is too much. I still got Trick losing. The same thing I want for Omar, I want for Trick. I think Trick and Sammy is good. Like I really think Sammy is that good to be Trick first opponent.
Perfect opponent for him.
I mean, not first rivalry, I should say.
Yeah,
first rivalry.
yeah.
Like that's how I really feel that way. Just how Brock and Oba, I really feel that way. Unless Trick, because I think it should go from Sammy, and I think Trick should move on to like Dragunov, because I want Trick to keep his energy even when he babyface. Like Loki should be like a tweener. Like same thing he's doing as a heel, he could low-key do it as a babyface, because he never like target the fans yet. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's that layup, so where Trick could kind of be a tweener. Where I could be babyface and heel for whoever you step in front of me. CM Punk, I didn't come here to make friends. I'm married. I get new lemon pepper steppers every week. I don't need no friends. Who is your...
I'd like that. I like that gimmick. That'd be really a really good selling point for SmackDown moving forward. Especially now that they've turned the U.S. title as like the challenging title, the open challenge title. So now everyone that is in that, basically the division, that's what you get. You get people putting in work and promos in their matches, make it that style.
All right, and I gotta ask, other than Oba and Brock, what is the match you're most anticipating for? The match you're most hyped for on night 2 tonight?
Gotta be main event. Man.
Yeah, I would see that. Ladder match is probably the third. I don't know. Actually, I would probably say Trick and Sammy third. Ladder match is probably fourth.
Maybe that's bad. Trick and Sammy.
But that's just because of the overall aesthetics. I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's going to put on a show. It'll probably be move up. But yeah, the main event it's going to be a very, very interesting match. That's going to be really, really good.
I will agree with that, because it's more like I really am like interested in the ending of this match. Like I do want to see the match. Don't get it twisted, but it's like, what is the ending of this match going to be? Like,
yeah.
What is going to lead into the next rivalry or the next story? Because they low key continue Cody and Randy. We not done. Better not have a tag team match next one. Well, Ashe has announced another date.
May 23rd.
For Ashe card. All right, One more.
I'm definitely gonna try to pull up.
One match you put on this card. Let me get one. Adrian, let me get one.
Man, I want Alex Kane back in there, man.
That he stole my match.
Yeah, I want Alex Kane back in there.
Send this to AEW, Tony Khan, all of that. Alex Kane versus Bishop Khan.
Yeah. That would be fire.
Bro, I want that match.
That would be fire. That'd be fire.
Pan African title.
Yeah, I like that one.
And I want Savannah Evans to challenge Charity King. I feel like she's next. Like all you heifers gotta get back in the line.
I'd like to see you. Well, both those matches for sure. Willie Mack and Suge D would be a dope match.
That would be crazy. I never even thought of that. That would be wild.
We already know what may or may not happen.
Willie Mack in our shape, period. I've been asking for that.
Yep.
Him, the only people I really want, I got Alex Kane, so him, I just don't feel like we're going to get Jay Lethal, but Keith Lee.
I still want Keith Lee. That's what.
Yeah, I was just about to say, no, why are you not there? Yo, Darius, I don't mean to bother you because you're a busy man, hardworking man. You got a whole nother event, all of that. Yo, send that man a message. Yo, you good? You trying to step outside? Like, I got a ring. It's new. We got music. We got food. Like, what do you need? It's like, stop playing. And AEW already paying you, so you still can wrestle. You still getting back. But I definitely would love to see that on the card. And I was talking about with Charity King. The reason why I said Savannah Evans, I kind of hope Charity King do like an open challenge.
Yeah.
I think that would be dope, especially without like the weekly shows. I hope they bring that back so bad. I would love to see that. Definitely would love to see the tag team. Oh boy, Ashe tag team division is getting crazy. I just need one more team. Cause what this little whole ugly gang, top shotters, Audacity. Oh man, I low-key want a triple threat tag match, and I want top shotters to win.
That'd be really dope.
Well, it would be a fatal four-way. Sorry, tag team champion. I just made Top Shot this win automatically. I took the tag team champions out of the match. It's crazy, but that would be fire. And then one last thing, who would you have Darius Carter face?
Well, he's got Lockhart for the title.
Oh yeah, that is.
Well, he won. I don't know if that's going to be the official main title, but
No, it should be.
Right.
Now, the better question I have for y'all: does Billy Dixon turn heel?
We've been asking for it, man.
I've been asking for it. You hear me? I'm not going to talk for nobody. Hold on, no. Come on. Right there. I've been asking for this. Do you hear me? Billy Dixon. Low blow Darius Lockhart. Straight up. We're not friends. How dare you? Gonna have a championship match and leave me out of it after you handed that. Oh, come on. Pack him up. That's not your friend. He is not your friend. Come on, Billy. He's a boss. You see him, Billy? Putting business over friendship.
Hashtag heel Billy.
Pack them all up, man. But I'm hyped. Hope Ashton stars on the card. I ain't gonna lie. Agent, shout out to you. I join the trend. That road to the action star is.
Yeah, he's legit. He's
Yeah,
legit.
I believe him. I believe him so much. I'm hyped to see the card. Y'all already been cooking food. Hopefully Mark Henry pull up again, gets on the ones and twos. I'm gonna keep asking for that. I need Mark Henry to DJ Usher. That would be fine.
Yeah. I should know in a week or two if I'll be able to do it, but if I'm able to do it, I will definitely be pulling up.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That means I'm next. And Littlefoot. That is my highlight. I know he said he's gonna do a highlight of a black excellence or an indie wrestler that you love. And Alexis Littlefoot. I apologize. I know I used to call you Alexa. Alexis Littlefoot is definitely a spotlight for me. I have went from just seeing you as a talent to becoming a super damn near mark for it. I will say that. I asked you to be on every card. I was so happy. I actually popped when you was the the special tag team partner for Shook D. So man, I'm hyped for our Shea WrestleMania tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tonight, Oba and Brock starting off the night. That or the ladder match. Either or we won.
Yeah.
Definitely won, yeah. So you want to tell them where they can find you at or anything you got going on?
Suplex Dinner Club on YouTube, man. Always.
Yep, you can find me at Black Fig Collector or Shea Conley Pro on Instagram. Oh, and by the way, if somebody ever disrespects you, you gotta hit them one of these clean Germans. Just go ahead right there.
Let me put it on the big screen. Put it on the big screen.
Nice.
Extend them hips.
That's fire. That is fire.
Over the shoulder.
That is the best way to close out right there. Get racism. Shout out to Mr. Cutter Rug with Shay the Big Oos. Adrian, I'm Sir Frost. Tune in next Sunday at noon. Definitely gonna talk about what happened after Raw. Well, what happened to recap the whole WrestleMania. Did SmackDown get better? And did the Ashe card get announced? I cannot wait, man. I love y'all. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know black excellence always. Sit back and relax. Oh, we are saying now.